What's up, guys? I watched the UFC Fight Night last night, Cody Covington versus Joaquin Buckley, and I took some notes on the fights and everything and figured I would make a video about it. First up, the fight I saw, Sean Woodson versus Fernando Padilla, and if I butcher these names, I'm sorry. But Woodson, first round knockout, beautiful boxing skills, very long, very tall, and very skilled, very skilled. And then next up was the Dakar Close Joel Alvarez fight. Alvarez is 6'3" lightweight, very tall, very good boxing skills. Hit him with a good boxing combo, then a flying knee, and then choked him out. Very, very impressive finish, and very big and very tall for the weight class, and has a really, really bright future for sure. That's Joel Alvarez. Then, of course, Michael Johnson. That was a phenomenal knockout, and very high level as well. Very high level of what he did. He blocked the punch. So you have catch and shoot same side, and then you have catch and shoot opposite side. He turned with the hook, rolled with it, and then came back with his own hook, and that was the combo that started the finish. And very impressive. Very good technique, and very happy to see Michael Johnson still kicking ass and doing good. You know, older guy, been in the UFC for years and deserves all the success he's having right now for sure. Next up, we got, it was a 205-pound weight class fight. Sterling versus, I don't even know how to say this guy's name, but Sterling won a unanimous decision. He's a very athletic kickboxer from City Kickboxing. Trains with Israel Adesanya and the guys there, and he was very athletic, big, good takedown defense, and just super fast switch, and got the job done. Next up was Dustin Jacoby. Very phenomenal finish. This fight was really good. His opponent, I didn't even write his name down, so I forgot his name. But this guy's a freak. This guy is a specimen, and he was winning the fight. He was up probably 2 rounds. I think it was the 3rd round when the knockout happened. And then 205 pounders, a heavier weight class. There's no there's no guarantee anybody's going to win until the last bell because of power. The heavier the weight, the harder the guys hit, and Jacoby landed clean, and it was a brutal knockout and a very, very good highlight reel knockout for him, and congrats to him. Next up is the 125er, the co-main event, or not the co-main event, the fight before the co-main event, Cape, or however you say his name. Super explosive, super good. Going to be really hard to beat this guy, and he's going to have a real good chance to be a world champion very soon for sure. There's honestly, I didn't see really any holes in this game. I've watched him fight a couple times now, and he's super athletic, and he's very well-rounded. He can do everything. So very impressive for him as well. And look forward to seeing him possibly fight for a title coming up. Then the Cub Swanson fight. The Cub Swanson fight was phenomenal. Cub Swanson is a sniper. He was so accurate with his shots. I remember after the first round, or towards the end of the first round, one of the commentators says he has like a 60% connection ratio right now. Like he's connecting 60% of his shots, which that's a crazy amount. Like you got Floyd Mayweather in boxing, who's considered one of the greatest fighters of all time. He lands like 41% of his strikes. So for you to be landing 60% of your strikes during a fight is very impressive. And he was just a sniper. He was accurate and just a real sniper. And it was not even a huge punches, not even a huge power punching guy, but he's super accurate and got the job done. It was super impressive. So congrats to him as well. And then we got the main event. The main event was Covington versus Buckley, and it was a good fight. It was entertaining. Buckley was very sharp. He looked ready to go. And I will say, to defend Kobe Covington a little bit, I do think the cut played a major factor, because that cut happened very early, and he was wiping the blood early, and it was a lot of blood. But I still not sure that he would have beat Buckley even without that cut. But I definitely think it played a factor. But Buckley looked good. He was winning exchanges on the ground some. He was able to get up. He was stuffing the takedowns, and real athletic, and just well-rounded, very well-rounded, and showed showed exactly how you have to fight, a good wrestler like that as well. He was able to stay in the middle of the ring or middle of the cage and defend a lot of the takedowns. But then when he got closer, he knew really, when he got pushed against the cage, he really knew how to defend very well on the cage as well. And a lot of wrestlers, you have to understand, wrestling is different than MMA from a perspective of the level change. Everybody's standing straight up and down. Nobody's been over in the wrestling stance. So it's hard to take people down open mats more than it is on the cage. And that's why people have learned how to use the cage so well over the years, because they know that the wrestler almost has to put them there to take them down. They have to put them towards the cage to take them down for the most part. I mean, you're going to have some super athletic guys like Yoel used to be or something that could take someone down open mat. But for the most part, a lot of these takedowns nowadays come from the cage. So Buckley was ready for all areas. He defended the open mat and then he defended the cage very well. And he's got a bright future as well, and still relatively young, and is definitely climbing up the ladder. And he called out, he called out 3 guys and let the crowd decide which one he should fight, and they said Usman, and he wants to fight Usman, and I would love to see that fight. That'd be a great fight. So that was my thoughts on UFC Fight Night, Buckley versus Covington. If you have any subjects you'd like me to talk about, leave a comment below. And if you're new to martial arts, looking for a gym in your area, get my book, The Ultimate Guide to Choosing Your Martial Arts School and Instructor. Link is in the description below. Thank you guys.